Good afternoon, everyone. I'm meteorologist Dan Tomaso. As we go through the next several hours of the afternoon, that's when we're watching for showers and storms, especially around the Harrisburg area and points to the east. Now, so far, western counties and far southern counties have gotten some areas of shower and thunderstorm activity, mostly below any type of severe weather criteria. So we haven't seen any gusty winds or really much of heavy rain yet from these storms, but things could still intensify. Here's a look at Edders, Elliotsburg, Carlisle, and Hummelstown, all seeing a net cooling effect, except for maybe Hummelstown, still near 90 degrees. But the effect of this rain will at least cool things off temporarily. But here's a look at, this is the main line of showers and storms coming through from northern Dauphin County all the way down through South Mountain between Franklin and Adams County. The southern part of this line really not intensifying much, but the far northern side of this line did pick up in intensity, triggering a severe thunderstorm warning in effect until 3 o'clock this afternoon or until it gets extended. This is going to be over far northern parts of Dauphin County, so likely approaching the Lycans area over the next 20 minutes to a half hour, and then pushing east and northeast. Also far southern Northumberland County being affected by this cluster, some heavy lightning, some gusty winds, and heavy rain. But also notice this merging happening with the main line. So there has been some weakening in the last several frames of radar, but still, again, heavy rain, the most likely impact from this cluster of showers and storms. Farther to the south, we're watching far eastern Cumberland County, just past Carlisle, approaching Mechanicsburg, Camp Hill, New Cumberland, all west of Harrisburg. But Harrisburg will be seeing rain by about 3:30, if not a little bit earlier. And then finally, off to the south and southeast of that main line, we're getting a few more cells to bubble up. Essentially, we have so much energy, so much heat and humidity that it's not taking very much for these updrafts and these showers and storms to take off. So I expect that to continue here through about the 5 o'clock hour. But given how early these storms are happening, it could even be a faster clearing than we first expected. So we could see more clearing heading closer to 5, 6 o'clock, just ahead of the main part of the evening commute, perhaps for some areas. There is still a weak line over parts of Huntington County, but I do think this main line that's moving through now is going to zap a lot of the energy from the atmosphere. We could see that on the visible satellite picture. This thing has really exploded off to the east of the main, on the main front. The front's still way back here, but the line of showers and storms really taking off thanks to the heat and humidity here this afternoon. We had a quick downpour move through Lewistown earlier. It got dark. We had some heavy periods of rain, but it looks like business as usual there again. Mifflintown, the same deal. Now seeing more blue sky and clearing. Looks like we just lost Marysville. Perhaps it's going to come back up in any moment. There it is. We can see blue right now over parts of the southern half of Harrisburg, which earlier, just about a half hour ago, looked pretty dark in general. So again, here's some heavy rain over Millersburg. That's the area getting hit the hardest right now by that heavy cell pushing through. Looks like some wind there as well. And finally to the south and southeast over York and York City. Not seeing a whole lot of activity, just more of that building sun. Middletown looking dark in the background, but highs today will go from about 90 back into the low 80s and 70s here for this evening. Now, a lot of that's based on rain moving through, so that could even happen a little bit earlier than the evening hours. Once we get past this front today, it really does move far enough to the south and east tomorrow. I don't expect much thunderstorm action here locally tomorrow. So tomorrow could be a break in the action before another chance of showers and storms starts to pop up for Thursday and Friday. But here's Precision Cast. Notice that through this evening, still that line of showers and storms to our east, maybe a lingering storm or two. But regardless, by 7, 8 o'clock, this model is dry. So if you're thinking about late evening plans ahead of sunset, we are looking at drier weather then. Overnight, dry too. Tomorrow, still some heat, humidity, but a lot of cloud cover. And if anything, we may get a shower or storm in our far southern or southeastern areas. But otherwise, it should be a mainly dry day for Wednesday. And then into Thursday, more heat, humidity. The next disturbance getting closer, we may get a couple of pop-up showers and storms. Same thing goes for Friday. The main issue here for this afternoon will remain the heavy rain threat. Rain totals over an inch are possible, and those areas like eastern York County, southeastern Dauphin, southern Lebanon counties that had heavy rain at this time last week, we do need to watch there for some possible ponding of water, some high creek levels, that sort of thing through the rest of this afternoon. So looking at temperatures that'll be in the upper 80s moving into the end of the week, into the weekend too, not much change there. So even though this is a cold front with storms passing through, don't expect any major changes here as we look ahead. I do want to go back to radar one more time. Again, the area of focus where there is a severe thunderstorm warning is over far eastern Perry, Juniata, and also northern parts of Dauphin County. That warning goes into effect until 3 o'clock or until the storms pass. If there's any other information, I'll be sure to pass it along. Thanks for watching this weather update.